Alright then folks, hello and welcome. This is the cleanup. Hi, welcome back. Right, this is a couple of trips worth at the farm, which I've not done, I've not cleaned. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to grab a handful of this stuff, put it in the sieve, run it under the tap and see if there's anything here that we might want to save and anything that we should chuck away. Right, these are just pipe stems which I found as I've been walking around the farm. Don't worry, I won't show you the whole thing. I just want to show you what I do, just to get the dirt off. I like collecting these. I do this very gently, I don't want to break them. So I'll go ahead and do that for a few minutes and wipe them off and see what we got. Right, so I've just brushed them with a brush, wiped them over, just to get the worst of the dirt off. Yeah, I've got a big bag of these from the farm. Sorry about the budgies in the background, they're being naughty today. Okay, so this was in with that lot as well. Didn't realise I picked it up. Gold gilded button. There's a few letters legible, but yeah, I can't get any wording off it. Nothing on the other side. So yeah, cool. Right. Grab a handful of other stuff. Sling all that in there. Right. I'm going to do this for about 5 minutes and I'll get back to you. Right then, so from that handful, I've just got a few bits of rubbish there. 3 coins. That one there is some writing on it, but I can't decipher it. That one there is a still works. George V, 1 penny. There he is, George on the back. That one there is 1941 ship halfpenny. So that's kind of cool. 4-old button. This is kind of interesting. You see this padlock? Some of you remember me finding this. It's got a horseshoe at the front. You see that? That's kind of cool. Quite interesting. And it's got some numbers on the back. So if you guys know what 8922RE mean on a padlock, then please do leave a comment. It also works as well a little bit. It's got moving parts still. That's kind of cool. Pewter spoon or fork handle, that will go down for melting, along with this lead stuff. I don't know what that is. I find these quite often, whatever they are, but I'm going to chuck that away because I've got quite a few. That there, it's not a musket ball. It's lead. I don't know what that thing there is all about. So that's going to go in the lead melting pile. And this is quite an amazing find for me. This is why I always keep stuff and don't chuck it away until I've cleaned it. This was like encrusted, and I thought, oh, it's just a bolt or something, you know, a bolt cap. Turns out it's a trading weight. It needs a lot of cleaning. I'll probably get some electrolysis on there at some point in the future. But that's a trade weight, and but myself and John, North Devon, etc. has found trade weights all over that farm in the past. So yeah, that could be quite an old one. Right, let's grab the next handful. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll clean this up with a brush. I think if it's solid brass, I'll stick it in the scrap bucket. Yep, big old chunky bit of brass. heavy too. So I'll stick that in the scrap bucket. And yeah, that's that. Right then, so we get in there. Let's grab another, take the big chunky bits out of there. Just grab a load of this stuff. Another handful. There we go. All that muck coming off it. Right, so I'll go and do this again for another 5-ish minutes. Then I'll brush it, brush the bits, and I'll wipe it, and I'll show you what we find. Right then, that's that little handful dealt with. A few bits of scrappy rubbish bits, which I'll chuck away. Got quite a few lead items here. This is lead, I've not seen this before. Looks like a tube that's totally made of lead. No idea what that was used for, but it's all lead, so that'll go in the melting pot at some point. Oh, lost you. There you are. Oh, this thing here, it's a pewter spoon handle. If it'll focus. It's Noel Albaloid, made in Germany. It's late 1800s pewter spoon, made in Germany. Nothing left of it, so that'll go in the pewter melting pot. A few artifacts which I'm going to keep. Got a couple of cool musket balls. Just a button. This thing here, if you remember this, tiny little horseshoe. Yeah, obviously a decoration of some sort for something, but that's really cool. I like that. Yeah, looks like a coat hook. It's got some fancy design on it, so I'm going to guess maybe Georgian. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But yeah, barrel tap key. I will get a Dremel on that at some point. That's actually a keeper. That's cool. That I like that. This thing here, it's not hollow. It's solid brass. Don't know what it is. Looks like there's a curve to it. At first, I thought it was just a snapped off giant, great big Phillips screwdriver thingy. But I just don't know. I don't know. It's brass, so probably just put that in a scrap bucket. Yeah, it's not hollow, so it's solid. Don't know. Right, then there's this. This was my spectacle buckle. This is actually a bucket lister for me, so that'll be lovely. That will I'll clean that up proper and stick it with my artifacts. Okay, so we're nearly there. I'm going to do one more handful, then I'll clean this up by hand on its own. So yeah, here we go. Right, I'll just go ahead and do that, and I'll get back to you once I've washed it all and dried it all. Right, we're almost there. We'll do this in a second. Found a few more bits of scrap lead. I think there used to be a pot at some point, but it's been squished, so that'll go in the melting pots. Got a button, looks like a book clasp. A couple of musket balls, one of them's been stepped on or squished somehow. Another button, no detail on it, but the shank's still there. Sorry about the budgies again. Bloody things. Yeah, spindle wool. It's not a fancy one, but it's still nice. I don't know what to do with this. It's a bronze piece of pot. No idea what age or anything like that, but I'll keep hold of it just before I chuck it out. A couple of coins. Got a George V penny again, and another 1941 ship halfpenny. There we are. This, I don't know what that is. It's not lead or anything. It's just a big chunky piece of, don't know, and a couple of other bits of rubbish. Right, so I'm going to hand wash this. I believe that, yeah, I know this is a scales weight. I'll clean it up best I can. Some of it has degraded at the top there. But yeah, I'll wash this off, dry it up, and I'll get back to you. Well, there we have it, folks. It's not a weight after all, it's a handle. Big old chunky bit of brass. You can see the cross thread in there, goes all the way through the hole. So yeah, it's nothing but a handle, but that's still a nice bit of scrap for me. Big hefty weight of brass. Right, stick with me, I'll just quickly do the roundup. Right, so this is the roundup of all the cleanup. So we've got a ton of lead here. Wait, no, not a ton, but we've got a load of lead. All there, lots of it there, ready for the melting pot. We've got a couple of pewter handles, which all go in the melting pot for the pewter. Got a scrap bucket finds. You've got all the chunky brass items. Some coins, which I'll keep. This is all the stuff I'm keeping. We've got some coins, half pennies and pennies. Got the trade weight, which I didn't know was a trade weight until I cleaned it. A few buttons, that weird bronze pot, the horseshoe padlock, which is kind of cool. I'll keep that. There's some musket balls, the barrel tap key, coat hook, spindle wall, that cool looking little horseshoe and a spectacle buckle thingy. Right, so yeah, thanks for joining me today. Please give my video a thumbs up. For those that wanted to see me melt all the stuff down, I no longer do that on this channel. I would put it on my other YouTube channel, but I'm no longer going to be doing that due to lack of interest. I know that's going to disappoint some people, but I am sorry. And I really do appreciate everybody's help with that. Especially Dig It With Will for the logo creation. I will keep that one, it's a cool logo. But the melting side of things and the model making, I'll now stick to TikTok only. Anyway, on that note, thanks for joining me again. I shall see you all on the next one.